What's up, YouTube? I'm Barry Kendrick with Bearco Training. Thank y'all for watching today. I believe that one thing the pro-gun crowd and the anti-gun crowd could agree on is that the 600 or so individuals that die every single year in unintentional firearm-related deaths should not take place. I believe that we can reduce that number down significantly just by doing one single thing. And that's what the focus of this video is. This is more of a public service announcement type video. So I'm asking you to be responsible with your firearms and make sure that you are preventing unauthorized access to your guns. Is so many people do things like believe that they can just put a gun out of reach or hide a firearm, and somehow that's going to prevent their child from gaining access to that gun, or somebody else that hasn't had the training that gaining access with that firearm. Two big cases that I've seen that have come up in the media in just the past couple of weeks was one was a 3-year-old who used presents to stack up, to climb, to be able to get to the out of reach area that a family member had placed a firearm at. They believed the gun might have even been unloaded at that time. They had removed the magazine out of it. They had left the round in the chamber. Anyway, the kid at some point is unattended. He climbs up the presents, gained access to a firearm, ends up playing with it, and dies as a result of that right before Christmas. That's very tragic for that family to deal with, but that's one of the huge reasons why we need to make sure that we're preventing access to guns. Another case that just came up today, unfortunately, was a mother that was shopping with her 2-year-old at a Walmart. She had left the child unattended in the cart, including her purse in the cart that had a handgun stored in the purse. 2-year-old is able to gain access to the purse, ends up firing the gun, and unfortunately ended up killing the mother of that toddler. Now, that's something that's going to be very tragic for that family to deal with, especially for that child to have to go through life and to continue to fight that battle for a very long time. Those types of shootings, those types of deaths should never take place. We need to make sure that we are preventing unauthorized access to our firearms, not just from kids, but certainly from anybody who you could not trust to have that loaded gun for an extended period of time. Sometimes that means a 40-year-old adult who also might be in the home. Sometimes that's the visitors that are coming over. We have a lot of fantastic options for us to be able to lock guns up to prevent access to those unauthorized individuals, but also still have very efficient access to our firearms. I'm a father of a 3-year-old boy as well as a 1-year-old boy. I still believe that I want to make sure myself as well as my wife has efficient access to guns, but yet I've put some sort of locked barrier in place. I'll link down in the comments section, I'll link to some of the gun safes that I would normally recommend that work very well, that allow for us to have easy access, but also put that simple barrier in place that prevents my 1-year-old or prevents my 3-year-old from playing with that firearm. It's locked up until or in case my wife or I needs that firearm, but we can still gain access to it. Continue to follow the Bearco Training channel. You will see another video that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks where I really started to get into the details of locking up those firearms and the different types of options that we have available to us. But again, what I want you to focus on is make sure that you are preventing unauthorized access. Hiding something doesn't work. Putting something out of reach doesn't work. Just yesterday, my 3-year-old boy was on the very top shelf of his closet and retrieved something down. He had gotten some baskets or toys in the room that he was able to stack up to gain access to a higher level where he can then climb those shelves. If that was my closet and I was doing something like put a firearm out of reach, well, very easily that child could have gained access to it while he was in that room playing. So again, just make sure you are preventing that access to a bachelor who lives at home alone that has no visitors that comes over to the house. I get it. Having a gun just in a nightstand or taking your carry gun off at night and placing it on the nightstand would still could be considered unauthorized person access prevention. Somebody would have to break into your house to gain access to that gun. But know that different changes and stages in your life sometimes happen very quickly, and all of a sudden where that firearm you were preventing access with before, no longer because you have got visitors that are coming over, would be considered unauthorized person access prevention. I appreciate y'all watching today. I hope this video helps y'all out. I would appreciate if you share this video with people that you know of that are gun owners that might not be the most responsible gun owners, or might have created some sort of just a belief that, that they're doing something that might be safe because they haven't seen their kids play with the guns. Another part of that certainly would be educating your kids on firearms. Hopefully we'll get another video out shortly on doing that as well, taking away that curiosity, getting the firearms, teaching them about firearm safety. I do appreciate y'all watching. Again, I'm Barry Kendrick with Bearco Training. Thanks so much.